Hello there. Again, once again. I am back. After a while. How long has it been? Let me check. Because I can check. 4 days. Hey! Hey, 4 days is not that much, right? There have been longer breaks. Believe once there was a 2 week, 2 week one. So hey, this is much better. And like my phone is having troubles again with the playing. I will not be seeing if I change my flipping, scene. It just stopped working one day. Oh, it's back. It is back. I think. I hope. Nope, it's not. It's lagging again. alright. I know you don't care. Oh, that was my ping. Let me turn it off. Oh no, it's school again. Let me just mute you for 8 hours. Guess someone from school wants something from me again. No, school is for nerds, am I right? Fuck school, let's keep, hey, Minecraft, right? Ignore school, go back to Minecraft. Yes, you probably see the title and think, the textures again. I wanna see the command block survival thingy, not the fucking texture editing. But this time, I feel, I feel like it'll be a little bit more interesting, because why I feel that'll be a little more interesting is I won't only be making an item texture, I will be making an item texture of course, but I'll give you a little bit of a peek to the future, right? A peek of what we will be, or I will be making today. Look at this. Oh, you know what this is? This is a magma cube. And the fact that you see a magma cube in front of your, peepers might suggest that today's topic will be something with a magma. Well, if you don't know what this is the Planet Minecraft skin editor, but it can also be used to edit different textures. And I just wanna say I am not looking forward to this doing anything with this guy, Does it see my... Oh no, that's the problem with me not seeing, alright. Hold up, because it doesn't fucking... That's the problem with me not seeing what's happening. Because I wanna ask a question, can you see my cursor? And I can't answer it myself because I don't think you can see my cursor. I honestly don't know. This is such a... Hold up, I have to change scenes now and see this cursor. I honestly don't know. This is such a... Hold up, I have to... Okay, you can see my cursor. Well, at least that much. At least I know... at least I know that, right? But I just wanna see. I just wanna say, I am not looking forward at all to this guy over here because look what we have here. Like, if this was just a simple slime block, right? Just just this and that's it. That's all of the textures that I have to change. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But there's also these, so yeah, not only a normal slime block, but also all of these in between, and this big ol' lad, the inside cube thingy. I This is not gonna be fun at all. Not for me at least. I might do it on, I might do it on GIMP also. Yeah, I think this is just to help because it also has this view, and it can help me, hold up. It can help me see which part am I working with, right? So that'll be at least that much of the helpful. This is a weird texture. Can we all agree on that? This is a very weird texture. What is this? What is this? What does this mean? I have no idea. Oh, there's a lot of these. You know what? Let's just ignore our problems at the time and let's jump straight over to GIMP. And you know what? Before GIMP, let me show you what I mean. Before we jump straight into the workings, let's just, there you go. I'm full screen and Chatorino update because I don't know, it sometimes glitches. Okay, but you know what? I'm just gonna do a few other things before I do this and that. First of all, I've finally found a good, I finally found a good music sound for, when something happy happened, because what I had until now, and I didn't even use it once, was Ragtime from, Don't Starve. And that was cool, but I did also say it earlier, but I'm gonna say it now too. I'm gonna repeat myself. That was very cool, but it was kind of, you kind of not really, yo, epic, that happened, I did that, but just kind of goofy, happy. And I'll still be having it in the playlist, but I found a replacement, right? I found a replacement, but the minus of that replacement is I'm not sure if I can use it. I'm not sure if I can actually, if it's not copyright or anything, because, or something. So my plan is, if this next part will be muted out, for you, then, if this next part will be muted out for you, then that'll be, that means that, no, I cannot use this. If it'll be all right and stuff, then, hey! Actually, this is just because I'm not sure if I... Hold up. I'm just... You know what? Hey. Doesn't hurt to try? Or does it? I'm not sure. You know what? Hold up, because I'm not sure if I... you know what? Yeah, this might be dangerous for me. Okay, I'm way too little to actually, be found or anything, right? Nothing's bad gonna happen if I do play it, but, better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna tell you the title. The title of the song is, Soldier of Dance from Team Fortress, but again, I'm not sure if I can use it. I will, you know what, for safety, I'll just check it later, not on stream, because um, that could end badly. If, if it is bad, that could end very badly, so I'm just, just not gonna use it at all, because better, better safe than sorry. And now this will be playing, because now there will be something goofy coming, and I just gotta say straight up, what I'm about to show you is not meant to insult anyone, right? Like, because I know some people would, feel insulted by what I'm about to show you. So I gotta make the disclaimer. You know how you have shields in Minecraft, right? And they protect you from getting hurt and stuff. Let me just... Husks, right? Husks can burn you. Can burn you? Husks can hurt you. They also have a weird noise. Let me just play the music a little bit louder. Alright. How do I show you? Okay, let's just... Hello. Oh no. Oh no, I have been hit. Oh no, I've been hit again. This is awful. What do I do to prevent myself from getting hit and hurt and obliterated by husks? I forgot to delete the sound effect. That's in Polish. Whoops. Begone, demon! Begone! I find it really funny that I just completely forgot to delete the Polish sound effect. It does work in the other hand, if someone's wondering. Alright. That's the haha for now. You've drained the funny. Hold up, and I've learned a command. Yes! The command worked. Yes! Alright, I've learned the new commands and stuff. Alright, but now moving on to what what we will be doing today. Hold up. Okay, what we are doing? What the fuck? I'm not able to speak for some reason. Magma, as you have seen already, right? Let's just get a lot of magma. These are all of the magma items. Oh, hold up, let me just get this. Okay. So, and as you can see, there's just one thing. They are all connected, right? It's not like if they were disconnected from each other, that would be okay. Like, but no, not quite. It's just you have a magma cube that drops magma cream. Look, it drops magma cream, right? And you can take this. Hold up, let me just get rid of these pests. Ah, I need one more. So here we go. The magma cube drops the magma, magma cream. And if you have magma cream, you can take the magma cream and craft a magma block. Whoops, I've taken a screenshot accidentally. So, they are all connected to each other. Right? They are basically the same thing. Every single one of them. But yet, even though all of them are almost the same, every single one of these has a completely different texture. Like, not connected to each other at all, right? Every single one of these textures is separate. That doesn't make sense, does it? That doesn't make sense at all. Every single one of these, they're connected. All of these are the same thing, right? Essentially, because this, the block is created through the cream, and you get the cream by killing the cube. So the cream is the part of the cube. So basically the block is made out of the very same material that the cube is, yet they are all different. And I can understand that the magma cream texture is because it can also be made from blaze powder and from, you know, from blaze powder and from the slime bowl, right? But like this doesn't make it honestly. You get magma cream way more from killing magma cubes than from you know, crafting it up from slime balls and blaze powder. It's way more common to kill a magma cube to get it. So the, you know, the crafting recipe is more of a secondary option, just like with the craftings for andesite and granite and diorite. Right, this is just more of a secondary option than the first thing you're gonna do. Had to drink water. And by that logic, hold up, gotta blow my nose now. I can't tell you how much I hate my nose because of this little, oh, I have to blow my nose thing. Okay. With that logic, you, again, the crafting of the diorite and, you know, andesite and different things is also a secondary thing. And therefore, it doesn't make sense because the way you craft, hold up. Let me just, you know, hold up. Okay, here we go. The way that you craft, you know, hold up, let me just get rid of the pest. Be gone, demon. Alright, so the same was this if, hold up. So, let's use our brains a little bit, right? So, you will get more diorite from mining it, right? Therefore, diorite, I mean granite, right? But hold up, let me get to it. You'll get more granite, this is diorite, right? I'm talking about granite, the red one. You will get more granite by, you know, mining it than crafting it. Yet, you still using diorite and quartz, which are, both of them are white items, right? Both of them are white, and I messed up the texture, I messed up the crafting recipe. Let me just... Ah, yeah, here we go, but I almost got it right. As you can see, both of them are white, right? You use the white diorite and the white quartz to create an orangey slash red granite. And I have the explanation for that, because usually I would go, what? How does that make sense? And I'll tell you how that makes sense. This makes sense because the crafting is a secondary option, right? The crafting, you will, as I said, you will more often, you will mine the granite out, then craft it. Therefore, the crafting doesn't have to make sense with the texture. So, then, hold up, gotta get my items. In that case, explain why does this have to make sense? Right, why does this crafting have to make sense? Because you see, this crafting does make sense. Clearly, it makes clear sense. But it's a secondary option. Way more often, you will kill a magma cube and get a magma cream than you will craft it up. And that's why I'm here. So, what I'm gonna do. Okay, first of all, magma. First of all, these three. Which one of these three looks the best? Okay, so let's rate. The magma cream. Ew! Ew, Akkers, right? Like, it's a good texture, but, like, as a texture is good, it's great. But as an item, ew! The, I won't even comment on the magma cube. Look at this. It looks like its texture wouldn't even be changed in the 1.14. Right? It clearly uses a recolor of the, like, I don't know, netherrack or lava or something. Look at this, there are yellows. Do you see this? There are little yellow pieces in what's supposed to be mostly, mostly red, and overall looks like, like it's... The texture, here, again, here, as a mob, it looks okay. As a texture, it looks bad. No offense, whoever made that texture. And now the block. That's the shit I'm talking about. Mate, look at this. Nicely contrasting each other. Nice colors. And as you can see, little lava flowing in between. It's even animated. Uh-oh. Animated. But yeah, no, let's be honest. The magma block texture is the best, so I will make the magma cube and the magma cream item to have a texture more similar to the magma block. I will not animate the item, that's for sure. The item is not getting animated, but I am honestly wondering if I should animate the magma cube, the mob. I might do that. I don't wanna, but let's get started, shouldn't we? And where I start is over here on the GIMP section, the GIMP up. You can see these little, fuck, hold up, because I'm trying to reset my phone so it actually shows me stuff. But as you may have heard earlier today, it completely refuses to be doing that. Ah well, I'll be having to check that on my computer. Meh. Alright, but here we are. GIMP, right? The program that I edited in. And what I wanna do. Whoa, why do I have such a huge brush? I don't know that. Why can I not get closer? Closer! Closer! It doesn't work. What? Closer! Alright, now it works. So, as you can see, we have this nice, nice kind of slime merged with the blaze powder. But I don't really like it. I want something different. I already told you what I wanna do. Right, I want this to be, hold up. Alright, here we are. I want this to be looking more like this texture. So, how I achieve that? One important thing, I will not be able to use this color palette, right? Because if I use this color palette, then I cannot make the borders. And as I told you, and did I change the scene? I did change the scene, that's good. As I told you in the banana stream, the borders are a pretty important part of the Minecraft, Minecraft style. So I'm gonna have to be making the border, but I can still use these colors, right? Just know that I will have to be adding my own later. And that's no biggie, right? That's nothing bad. It's just so you know, right? Okay, so first of all, let's start off with the flat colors, right? So nothing like complicated or anything. Just a little bit of these, right? I want to have these magma veins flying through. I will make them more polished later. For now they are just little sketches, little, you know. One important thing, as you may see, you may notice this, the magma texture as a block, what's important in the texture is that it doesn't focus on the, you know, the veins of magma passing through. It focuses on the little rocks. So as you can see here, there's more magma and not just a thin stripe. And why there is more magma? It's because the rock texture looks more nicely when it's like this. So that's a thing I will try and remember, right, to focus more on the, as you can see, this rock texture, right? This looks shit, so I will need to, you know, fix it a little bit. And here we go. Now it looks better. I'll just have to be doing that with everything that looks, you know, not nice, so to say, so to call it. And that does later, here you go, that does later, so right now, make me end up with a lot of these thick, you know, plates, so I can do this again, you know. And if this was a block, this what I have right here would be perfectly fine. But this is not a block, this is an item, so the lines would need to be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more condensed in themselves. Alright, so just not to worry, just casually. Okay, this looks cool. Yeah, see, I just need to make the rocks a little more, you know, bigger. This looks fine, but I don't like this little portion, right? Like, this would be better, but now there's a big ass rock over here. Right, a ginormous one. Maybe like this, something? I think I like this. You know? I think I do. So, now that I have my basic shapes and stuff figured out, to the shading, to the bat cave. You just gotta shave. Shave? Shade. How I'm gonna be shading is I'm gonna, you know, change all of these colors, and now I have a basic colors. See, like this is the basic color of my rock. I don't know how to call them. Question: if I do this, that looks weird. No, I don't like it. So now, the rocks are made up of 4 colors in here. This color, which I picked for my base. Oops, that's I forgot about that. This color that I picked for my basic. One that's darker than the basic color. Hold up, let me just move these. And 2 that are lighter. Right, so one that's just a little lighter for contrast, and the other that's straight up a highlight. These are the colors I can use. So I will be using this one as my base, this one as the, you know, when something's real dark, and not to mistake it with the one that I'll be using for the line art, the outline. Mostly, right? There's no line art in Minecraft textures, but there are outlines. That's a small difference in spelling, but a big difference in meaning. Actually, not that big of a difference in meaning either, to be honest. What's the difference between line art and the outline, you ask? Well, let me show you. Basically, boop, boop. Alright, here we go. This is a little box over here. If I were to draw something with a line art, this is very little space. I'm not gonna be doing this. Hold up, let me just make a little bigger one. 100 by 100 should be okay. Okay, so if I were to draw something with a line art, what I would do, let's, for an example, draw a cup. Right, a little cup. A line art would be... What did I do? What? Why did it lag? Why did the GIMP lag? Okay, the line art would be something like this. There's a nice... I'm not even using a graphic tablet for this, I'm just using my mouse. This would be the line art. Now, if I would wanna do an outline, then I would first draw only the shape. So I would draw only the shape. Right, hold up. So I would basically change the color. Right, hold up, let me just make this guy, whoa, not that big, make this guy a little bigger. So basically, this is the cup, right, and this is the handle, and the outline would basically be that I follow the very out sections and do something like this. And here we go. It's very wonky because I couldn't be bothered to use my graphic tablet. So yeah, that's the difference. Let's forget what I was talking about and move on. And I've just now noticed, like when you look at this texture, this, I shouldn't be using this as my base color. I actually should be using this as the first darker color, and this should be the base color, right? A little lighter. Oh, I've did it on a wrong layer. I hope you cannot hear the humming in the background because family is using a vacuum. Ah well, right. Happens sometimes. And now this that I was... Hello there. Now the one that I was using previously as a base color, now it'll be the, you know, the main color. So I won't be needing to worry about these little, as you can see, these little thingies. I would usually, earlier I would try to leave this so it would look a little better. Well, not anymore, I don't need to do that. Alright, so you can see I can just do this, right, and not worry at all. Okay, and now to use the very dark one. Actually, this part won't be even noticeable because, you know, what's this thing? This is the Magma cream item, but I'm changing it because it makes more sense for it to be looking more like the magma block than like a slime ball connected with the, you know, the other thing I forgot, the blaze powder, right? Oh, this fixes my problem. This little thingy fixes my problem that I was having earlier, right? That I didn't like this little connection. I believe this fixes it. Like this. Oh yeah, you know, this is cool, this is cool. And I can use this as a full thing, right? I don't know why. Because I can... Well, I've just realized that won't be even noticeable because there will be the outline, right? So, yeah, let's just... Okay, let's just... Alright, so, yeah, the darker ones, right? The darker colors. I'm just thinking, if usually the Minecraft items are shaded in a way that, you know, in like this, right? So this would be more darker. So therefore, if this area would be more darker, I nailed the circle. I nailed the circle around. If this would be more darker, then that would mean that I don't need to make the highlights in here. I can just color it in fully like this. Nice. Alright. So now the highlights. Oh right, I completely forgot about the... Yeah, I completely forgot about the fact that I actually, you know, need to put the darker ones in too. And actually I've changed my mind. Actually no, never mind. I'm just gonna keep shading like this, you see. Like this, it can be shaded. Alright. Alright. And this won't be noticeable because, you know, the liner, the outline, the liner. Who cares? Oh, this will also be... yeah, alright, never mind. Okay, this will be noticeable because of this singular pixel. And now the highlights, right? The highlights will up. Let me just check one thing real quick. Alright, the thing has been checked. Oh, right, also here would be... It would be good to have some low lights in here too. Actually, let's make it fully low lighted and then just add the little thingies. Yeah, this looks fine. And highlights. All up. Oh, that looks better. Alright. And just, you know, when I said I changed my mind, what I meant is right over here, right, the lower ones, I will add the highlight in the form of the, what would be the base color earlier. Okay, alright. I like where this is going. And now for the magma thingy. And the magma is actually weird. Let me just save it. Hold up. Am I in the right place? I am in the right place. Hold up. Let's just do this. Alright. Hold up. Hold up. I'm checking something. Oh, well, it's already... Ah, gosh darn it. God damn it, I said it again in bold. Hey, let's ignore that, should we? Yes, we should. Alright, moving on. Magma. Now, the magma also has a different palette. You know, so, just like earlier, I will actually start from the lowlights and then go up to the highlights. It has 4 colors, right? Just like it did in the earlier versions. Yes, it has 4 colors. Like in the earlier versions, what am I talking about? What I meant is like the rocks, right? The rocks also had. Let me just add a little bit of highlightage in here. Alright, yep, that's cool. I hope the music isn't too loud or anything, because in my headphones, gosh, it is. Don't know why. Alright, back to GIMP. So yes, as you can see, we have again the 4 colors that we would need to use, and let's just study this real quick. Alright, so what I need to do, where the highlights are, I should put the very lightest one, right? The most, you know, the brightest one is what I wanted to say. The very brightest one is where I've put the highlights earlier. And then later, what I'll do, right, so you can see the very highlights are in the, where the very highlights should be. And now the very low lights, where the lower colors were earlier. Right. Lapse right over here. And now all of the rest of it is just making the in-between points, right? So everything that's in between what I just made will be, you know, the other color. And here we go. That looks nice, except I want less of the very lightest ones, right? So that they actually stand out and not just kind of be there, you know. And now, because I've made less of these very lightest, I can also put in more of these, you know, the basic colors, as I called them. Okay, this looks nice, except it really seems to be, most of it seems to be focusing around the center, so I'll just delete, well, you know, change the shading over here, and that does look a little bit better. Alright, maybe let's just put a darker one in here. Nope, nope, let's not do that. Alright, I like this a lot, actually. Accept or accept? Probably the second one, because the first one wouldn't, you know, make sense. And god damn it, I've made the, look at this, I've made all of the colors on the wrong layer. Well, let's just merge them down, and that's a little trick I will show you. Can hold up. If you accidentally made something on the wrong layer, just like I did here, just merge it all down, duplicate it, and have make a small selection, delete the thing that's on the first selection, invert your selection, and then delete the things on the other layers. So now, ta-da! It's separate again. Like, you know, everything is on the correct layer. But now, like the whole texture, I like the whole texture, but now I will also need to do what I was talking about earlier. So basically, you know, the outline of the thing, and how I'm planning on making the outline is essentially, whoops, let's just not do that. Essentially, just pick the darkest color of the basic color palette that the item had already. Hold up, let me just change the texture a little bit. Yeah, that would be cool. Alright, so yes, pick the darkest color from the texture, from the palette that already existed, and make it a little dark. Hold up, because you don't actually, I've just noticed, you don't actually see the new window that popped out for me, right? Because the new window popped out for me in GIMP, and you don't see it. Okay, I'll try to be in the window as you know, as shortly as possible. But what I'm doing, I'm picking every single one of these one by one to see the path that it's going, right? Because it's going from light to dark. I'm looking what's changing in every one of these, so that I can make my own. And now I've made my own, and I've intentionally made it even darker than it you know, would usually be. And I actually need to make a second one. I actually will make it lighter this time, because I didn't like it that it was so dark. So yes, another one, because as you might have seen with the banana color, I actually haven't mentioned it, but there are always two colors of the outline. First one is the one, as I said, you know, the Minecraft things are shaded in this way. So the first one is everything that is in this section, you know, will be shaded with the darker line art, and then the rest is, you know, made with the rest. So I need two colors. And now again with the magma thingy, I have to pick every single one of these to see what changes. Alright, I've seen what changes. Now I have to change it myself. I need to focus really much. Really much? Like a lot, you know. Alright, so that's the first color. And now I actually will want to make an even darker one, because this is darker than usually. but it's not as dark as I wanted it to. So here you go, that's the second dark one. And actually, this one, the first dark one, is a little too close to the original, so what I'll do, I'll take the darker one, make the opacity 50%, click, and now here we go, now it's darker. Now it's actually too close to the other one, so I will wanna do it again, but this time instead of 50% it'll be 40% opacity. Click, and here we go. I like this one a lot. Yep, I like this one a lot. Alright, so now let's drink some water. Water, am I right? Alright. So now just simply make the outline. Oh. Nothing complicated in here. Ah, now I gotta blow my nose. Why do every single time I drink water I have to blow my nose later? I hate my nose so much. It's my nemesis. Alright, so... And I've just now noticed, after blowing my nose, my mind is clear. This color, the darker magma color, is too similar to the other one, so let's just, you know, make it darker again. Stop! No, go back! I've just realized one important thing. I know I've deleted all my outline colors. I've just realized. Actually, when we look at the, you know, any of the items, let's just go bloop, bloop, bloop. Hello, I'm back. And it's not full screen, hold up. Boop, boop. Now it is, alright, now it works. Alright, so let's take a golden carrot for an example. And then item frame. As you can see, the golden carrot is actually using a completely different, you know, completely different color palette for the, you know, the line art. Because as you can see, the carrot itself, the inside, is very yellow, but the line art, the lighter liner is orange, and the darker one is, you know, almost red in hue. I'm talking about hue. I'm not talking about the color itself, because that's obviously brown, and that's obviously kind of golden. I'm talking about the hue itself, you know. So, I actually... Because what I did, while making the darker colors, I've just tried to make an even darker color, right? If I wanted to make, for an example, if I wanted to make the shadow even deeper, right? So let's just remake that color. If I wanted the shadow, here we go. The shadow is even deeper, but it doesn't work as an outline. So a completely different mindset. Let's just move it by a lot. And I have also noticed the darker line art was almost black on the carrot, right? It was almost black, so I'm just gonna hold up, I'm changing things, and this one's gonna be a little lighter. So I've basically made the difference, you know, way bigger. And by the way, as I saw in the carrot, the lighter, you know, the lighter line art is actually quite similar to the, you know, the first one. So I can change the hue, you know, to the darkest color in itself. So I can just change the hue and keep the, you know, the way that it's lit. Okay. So here we go. So this is the lighter one. Now let's go for the darker one. That's gonna be completely fucking almost red hue. You can see these little squares. You can see what I'm doing in these little squares. It's such a shame you don't see the window. Whoops, I closed GIMP and like accidentally. Let's make it well, the golden carrot was almost black, but the magma is supposed to simulate giving off light, so let's make it a little lighter than it would have been usually. And hue, yeah, I completely need to change the hue. I don't wanna make it pure red, but definitely I want it more red than, you know, earlier. Yeah, here we go. That might be it. Alright, so here we go. This is so much different, right? And it looks so much more like an actual Minecraft style line art. So first off, I will, you know, I'll make a new layer. I don't know why. It's better safe than sorry. And I will make the outline, every single one in the darker color, right? And the only thing I will be looking at is if I'm doing magma or any of the rocks. So that's, and here we go, that's it. And now that I have this, everything that's, you know, lighter, I can, and actually I've just realized, if we go back to the Minecraft screen for a little sec, I need to, that's, alright, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, alright. I wanna see the magma thing. And it is still meant to be the magma cream, right? Like, I did also, oh, and here we go, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I completely missed the way that these are, you know, outlined over here. So you don't see this right now, but actually I'm just gonna make a split screen. Oh, that's gonna look very bad for you. Oh yeah, that looks very bad for you, the split screen. Oh, that looks very bad for you. Hold up, I'm gonna be back in the, you know, normal screen in a second. I literally just need to, okay, so I can just, okay, so the actual way that the line art goes is like this, right? It actually has these little spikes, not here. See, I wouldn't have noticed that, and I'll do you one better. I didn't notice that, you know, that. And just in these places. So here we go. Now, yeah, now that's fixed. Let me just fix GIMP for you. So sorry you had to look at that thing. Horrendous, am I right? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I gotta go back because there's another thing I wanted to do. Ooh, ooh, interesting, interesting. You know what? The way that the original texture solved the sphere thing, because basically what I'm talking about, I don't think I finished my thought. I'm trying to make the outline look the exact same as it did in the original item, except, you know, with my new texture, right? And hold up, just doing one thing, checking one thing, making one thing, I don't know. The way that they solved it in the, let me just, the way that they solved it in the, oh, you can see the split screen still existing. Alright, the way they solved it in the, you know, are we on the right panel? I think we are. I hope we are. Alright, the scene, I want to say. The way they solved this sphere thing is they made the blaze powder thing be darker than the green slime ball part be. And that's how they solved it. They didn't have a darker version of the, you know, they didn't have a darker version of the blaze powder and the lighter version of the, you know, the slime ball. The slime ball outline is the lighter thing, and the blaze powder thing is the darker thing. That's how they solved it. And that will look bad if I try to remake it the exact same. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna be making it exactly the same. Hey, a little creative input of mine, right? A little bit is always good. Actually, I'll try to make it the same as it was. Let's see, does it look good? It actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, no, that's actually not that bad. Is it though? Let me just... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm checking if it's the same thing. What the hell? Hold up. Oh yeah, yeah, yes, I've just checked. This is shaded the same as in the thing. And I agree, this looks fine, but one thing I have to say, this is way too saturated. Right, like, the saturation on this, way too high. So I'm gonna have to, whoops, desaturate it a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep the way the color is light and dark the same, just a little more desaturated. So here we go, now it looks like this. A tiny little bit of desaturation. And here we go, I like the new one. I like the new color. And actually I would like to also a little bit, like, you know, desaturate the other one a little bit too. Let's just, I'm trying to keep the light and dark of the color the same, just change the saturation. Well, what I mean, I'm trying to not make the color look darker or lighter, right? Because look, and when I change this, this does look just the, like, if the only change was that it's a little desaturated, and I actually will have to remake it because I don't like it. If I would have indeed just changed the saturation, it would have made it look a little lighter than this. See, this one seems lighter than the other, and if I use the previous one, they seem to be the same, you know, they seem to be the same, you know, the same amount of lightness and darkness, but desaturated a little bit. Oh, I know how to fix it. 50% opacity. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. I like it. I like the new one. So now this is the new one. There's barely any difference, but look. Look, hold up. When is, oh, here we go. Before, after. There's barely any difference. Like, you probably didn't even see this, but when I do this, let's just do this. I'm talking about these, you know, these three at the top. When you see this, you will agree. If you close your eyes and if you open them again right now, you will agree now it suddenly looks much better. For suddenly, like, you know, seems like no reason at all. And let's watch the clip, because someone made a clip. Haha, let's watch it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm checking if it's the same thing. What the hell? Hold yeah, I did kind of repeat myself a few times over there, didn't I? Ah well. Hey, you know that happens sometimes. You repeat your line a few times and, like, 100% honest, say what you want. But this looks very cool. Hey, hey, hold up, hey. Let me just compare it to the previous one. Oh, let's see how it looked earlier and let's see how it looks now. This is how it looked earlier. Hold up. Fuck. No, every time I say hold up, I will just be like, didn't I say that, you know. Okay, so, this is how it looked earlier. And this is how it looks now. When it loads. This is how it looks now. Boy! This... This looks so much better. My oh my, this looks so much cooler. My oh my, I love how this look. And not only do I love how this look, now this also makes sense. How a few of these make the no, you know, this looking block. These look similar now. And that is a success for me. That is an honest success for me. But you do remember what I said last time. Last time? You know, today. It was today. Now, this looks better and it makes sense for this bowl to be creating a block that looks like this. All of this makes sense now. And my Twitch on my phone crashed completely. Let me just reload it. Hold up, because I need to have my phone so I can read chat. No, the chat can go rogue on me. Oh no. Okay, I see you now. You can't go rogue anymore. I see you. Hold up. That'll just be... You know what? The next stream was supposed to be the final survival with command block stream, but now that you've said hold up this many times, I'm gonna be literally live streaming, making a drawing that just is me saying hold up, and I will use that for the be right back screen. Mark my goddamn words. Alright, back to Minecraft, eh? Back to Minecraft. So now, as I said, now this bowl looks so much better and it makes sense for this bowl to be creating this looking block. But one thing that still doesn't make sense is that this thing drops a thing looking like this. Right, that no more makes sense. Did I? Oh, I paused my Spotify. I didn't even notice when. It was quiet for a while. It doesn't make sense. How does this thing drop a ball that looks like this? And you know the only logical thing that I can do in this situation. You know the only thing, the only way to fix this. The Minecraft is quiet, isn't it? Because the music for me is louder than the Minecraft is. Let me just crank it up a little bit. It doesn't make sense how these things drop these balls. Hold up, let me just... it won't drop one now, right? Now that I wanna show... Now that I wanna show off, it won't. Of course it won't drop. Of course it won't drop now that I... Whoops, now that I wanted to show it off. Let's get a spawn egg again. So again, now this doesn't make sense. How these things... Will they really not drop it? Oh my fucking... God damn it, the Blaze Rod cannot support that enchantment. Fucking... You don't see the chat, but I'm typing aggressively. I'm typing. typing aggressively. Can you see my typing now? Not yet, I don't think. No, 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 yes, you do, you do. Now you do. You do see my typing aggressively. Hold up, I forgot how... Gosh darn it, I forgot how it was written. Hold up, maybe like this. Some variation of this is the correct version, but I don't remember which one. Hold up, maybe something like this. Some variation of this, you know, of these signs. Stop it, god damn it. Some variation of these brackets will give me a cool rod. I don't know which one though. This will give me a really cool rod, but I don't remember what variation of this. I'm googling it. I'm goddamn googling it. Yeah, it would be way more efficient to just, you know what, I'm not that good at commands. Let's just kill the, you know, let's just kill the magma cubes until, you know, they drop. So hey, let's ignore the past 5 minutes and come back to, you know, it's to talking about how it still doesn't make sense. Here you go. It still doesn't make sense how these, you know, dark kind of weirdly looking cubes drop these nice, you know, magma spheres with these veins of lava flowing through them that only little rocks separate. Still doesn't make sense how exactly does lava and rocks drop from a kind of seemingly squishy, you know, squishy kind of pillow-like cube. Because I don't know if you see this, but for me this texture looks a little bit pillowy. But there is only one way to fix this problem that I'm having. Well, it's not only a problem, not, you know. Okay, but one thing, there's one solution to this. And I really don't like that solution, but it's the only one that works. Do you see where I'm going with this? You might have not known what I meant at the very beginning of the stream, but now you sure as hell do. Yup. I'm doing this. I'm changing the texture of this little guy, but thankfully, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. The Planet Minecraft skin editor, why am I so bad? The Planet Minecraft skin editor, somewhere in here. Here you go. Import reference image. And if I pick this, oh, it's tiny. Oh, it's teeny. Hold up, I'm gonna turn on GIMP again, because this is just so gosh tiny. I gotta turn on GIMP again. Open with GIMP. Hold up. Ah, god damn it. No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Little I'm gonna time out you. No, I'm not gonna. The only can time out the only person chatting. That would end. Well, not the best for me, would it? um, hold up. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna kill myself one day because of the fucking hold up. Hold up, hold up. Gonna be fucking. Hold up. God damn it. I'm just. Wait, alright? Just wait. I'm just gonna fucking trying to talk to you. Alright. You don't see it. You don't even see. You don't even get to see what I'm doing. Ha! That's how mad I am. And god damn it, I broke it. Let's do it again. You don't even see what I'm doing. Ha ha ha. Alright. I've fixed the problem I have been having. Now I can import the reference image. Why am I talking like this? And now here you go. Now this is what I wanted to, make. Because now you can see. I have this little magma texture reference, so I will just be able to pick it. As you can see, when I hover over any of these pixels, over here, the circle changes to any color that I'm hovering over. And if I click, so if I, for example, want to... Oh, this is a big one. Just made it bigger. If I want this little color, click, and now I pick that. So now it's in my, picker or something. Okay, so let's just... So, hey, let's do the exact same thing that I did earlier, right? So, let's start with this as a base color. And this actually also has a very nice, hold up. This also has a nice fill command, but one thing you might notice, this fill command seems to be working only, only the sideways. And the reason why is that, you might have noticed it, and I've already told you in the beginning of the stream. The cube seems to be separated in a lot of these other stripes. And that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be so annoying. But hey, I say, let's do the basic sides first. What I will do the like if it was a normal slime, like without changing anything on the inside. That's the only thing I will change, and then I will drag it over to GIMP, and I will edit it in 2D. So that's my plan for this cube. So yes, I'll just... Why is this filled? I haven't filled this yet. Well, that doesn't... that doesn't scream anything particularly fun to do. That seems actually like quite the opposite. But hey, let's ignore that. Let's ignore it being a problem and just move on. I'm gonna make the eyes to be more like the, God damn, like the thing over here. So here we go, the eyes are now more straight from the texture. But now one thing I need to remember is there mustn't be a thing flowing through this, because if there will be, actually there can be a thing flowing through. Okay, never mind, ignore that, because I thought there cannot be a vein of magma flying through or flowing through any of the eyes, because then it'll merge. But I can just kind of shade it in a way so that it doesn't seem like one and the same. Here you go, now it's shaded in a way that it actually does seem like two separate things and not one and the same. So yeah, I can have that. So, but again, you need to remember, just like with the previous one, I need to focus more on the rocks than on the actual veins, right? The veins can look like shit, but the rocks need to look like gold, right? That's the thing. That'll make it look moderately okay. Okay, first thing I am noticing, I am trying to create way too much of these veins. I want to have just barely any, barely any veins, like just casually strolling along. No need to have a lot of them. That looked bad. That still does look bad. Hopefully no one sees what I'm talking about, haha. Okay, I'm just now fixing the rocks, right, so the rocks look better, right? Instead of the eyes. Or the eyes, the veins. What do you mean with those eyes? Eyes are okay. As I said, I can shade them. Look, I can just do this, and then I can just do. Whoops! No, I don't wanna that. I wanna. My mouse started breaking, and here you go. Shaded like that. You can separate them from each other, like more clearly a little bit. If that will be a problem, I will just edit it. If that'll be a problem, I can make the eye colors a little bit more standing out. If that'll be a problem. And actually, I'm just seeing that we're, well, not running out of time, but we're slowly coming to a time where it would be good for me to finish slowly. And I have literally just started one of, if not the most complicated process. I don't want to mirror anything. And yes, I do see that this just doubled itself. And here we go. Now that the eyes are gone, I can have a lot more of my creative freedom flowing. Let's just do this. Actually, I can do this too. Yes. Yes, I can. Nice, and I can do a lot more now, right? I don't have to stick to one little template. I can do what I want. Maybe. Uh-oh, there's a lot of things that have just started to repeat themselves on the bottom. Let's ignore their existence. Haha. Okay, yeah, this is because I'm just guessing that the magma cube texture is using the same exact textures over here. Over here that over there, and that's why it's glitching. And gonna be honest, I don't like that it's glitching because it's creating these tiny little magmas that I don't really want. And it's making the whole process way more complicated than it needs to be. Right, I was doing well until until that started happening, right? And see, now I have to go through all of the... God damn it. And now I have to go through all of the little textures and check if... You know what? I will first make all of the veins, and then I will go through all of the sides and make sure there are no these tiny little pockets like these. I really do not like these. Tiny, tiny pockets of magma, or magma lava, or rock. Right, the pockets of rock. Okay, let's make a squiggly one, hey? Just wrapping around. Ooh, and it creates a lovely big magma rock or something, I don't know. A lovely huge one. You'll love to see this. Alright. I would need to fix up this real quick. Okay, let's fix up that too. Let's make a quick squiggly over here, and that creates another one of these huge blocks, but this one looks odd, so I will separate it. Alright. Okay. So now just let's do the top, and it'll be all nicely wrapped in the magma. Nice and calm. 24-hour stream. You know, later. Well, okay, listen. That is a good idea. That is a very good idea. I will. You know what? I mark my word. Right now. I'm gonna write it in my notepad where I keep track of my stream ideas. I will do it, but I can't do it now, right? The only the moment when I will do it is if I ever get popular enough so that I can sustain myself of these, because you know how it is. I can't really stream all day long, because that would mean I have to be in front of the computer all day long. So that also means that I cannot do any work in the house. So if the parents ever need me, then that would be bad, and they will probably need me. So for the 24-hour stream to be possible, I will first need to get old enough to move out. So that'll be a long time, first of all. Then second of all, I don't like the big piece anymore. I'm gonna separate. Second of all, I forgot. No, second of all, if I will be already, old enough to move out, that would, on the other hand, mean that I probably have a work. So I again cannot stream the entire day, because I would probably have to be at work. And the only reason when the stream can happen is if I do get popular enough so that I can sustain from streaming itself, because then I will not need to go on any work, and I'll just be able to, sit in front of the computer all day and stream. I love this idea. Again, I really want to do it, but just the situation isn't all right for now, right? The way in which I live is not letting me. But if it ever does, I will try my best to make one. That was a long talk that really did not need to be, at all. Alright, I'm just looking at. That was a joke. Yeah, I just went on a fucking rampage over, right? It was just haha, funny joke, haha. And I'm like, hey, let me tell you the story of my life. Hey, but that is a good idea. Alright, I think all of these rocks look alright now. What I don't like, in a few spaces there is way too much of this magma. I know that I'm supposed to be focusing on how the rocks look, but the rocks will look bad if you know, the magma overpowers them completely, so I need to keep track of that too. And right now there is way too much of this magma stuff. Alright. And now it just went straight back to quiet, complete silence. Hold up, let me just... Alright. This is so quiet. This is so quiet. I don't have nothing to talk about anymore. Okay, so now you've seen what I did with the, you know, with the magma cream. So I've started off with the basics and all. So I will shade it later, but the thing that troubles me a lot, look at this. I will also need to do these. Oh, these apparently did themselves, a few of these, because I don't know why. They wrap around for some reason. But still, I'll need to do that. You know what? I have an idea. I will... make the very basic lines, right? So now I need to shade the stuff and other things, right? I can, whoops, I can just exactly what I have right now, right? What I have right now are these very basic lines, right? No depth at all, just flat colors. Off stream, I will do that for all of these in between parts, right? So all of these that'll be very hard to get and very troubling and you know, annoying. And I will just shade it normally later on stream. Well, I still have to shade it right now, right? Because I'm still not done yet. But later, right? When I am done with the stream. Actually, this is a lot of shading. That is gonna be so hard. Hey, let's make the rocks first, haha. No, not this, I wanna... Ooh. That looks odd. That looks odd. Let's do the rocks first, haha. This is gonna be hard. There are a lot of these tiny little places. I'm wondering how I will, you know, sneak any light in there, because that's gonna be hard. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Hey, I'll make it work somehow. I have no idea how, but I will. Okay, alright. And this is just shading. Shading is a little boring, right? Even more so in 3D and 2D, it would at least be trying to find some organic shape and stuff, right? But right now it's just kind of... Am I right? I just have to find a way to sneak the darker color in. I am a little afraid that I will miss one of these, you know, one of these shapes. And actually, find a way. Actually, I've just noticed there is a problem right here. I don't like how the vein looks over here. But I am very aware that if I try to change only this, only this texture, then it will also change itself on a few other, yeah, here you go, that's it. It will also change itself over here. I have no idea why. Okay, let's try and fix it. Hmm. Up. Oh, change it here. Where else did it change? Maybe on the back. Maybe on the top. Okay, no, it only changed over there. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, that looks alright. Well, alright, it looks... What if I connect these two, right, and make an enormous fucking rock, and then separate it again, but now with a more controlled. Okay, the bottom looks fine. Yep, but this side, now this side looks shit. Yeah, and again, if I wanna do this, then it will break the other part. Hold up, no, it doesn't break it. It's fine. Yeah, no. It's weird, but it's better than it was. Alright. Pick this and slap it on. What I need to remember is probably no one will ever see the bottom, right? Everyone will mostly look at the front and the sides. So I shouldn't really... No, I shouldn't really look at how the bottom looks, right? Just decide, that's fine, right? It doesn't have to be good, it just doesn't have to look bad. I feel like I've said it a lot of times before, because I know I have, but I'm not sure if I have on stream. Maybe. Probably. Yep, probably, when I was making some different textures. Or something else, I don't know. I have awful memory. I have fucking awful memory. Man, just if you hear this right now, mark my words, if I'm talking to everyone, only one person, if I ever forget something, that's why I have to have a notepad with my stream ideas. If I ever forget something, then just remember that that's not, I'm not pretending to forget it because I didn't like it or something. I have fucking awful memory, man. My memory fucking sucks, dude. It's like the worst thing ever. It's my memory. Alright. Shading, and now it's easier. Don't know why. And probably because I've gotten into the rhythm of it, right? So now it's a little easier for me to pick where to, where to add some darkness, and where to not change anything at all. What if I do this? Yes. Yes, but now this. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what if I do this? That's cool. Alright, let's do that. And how does the bottom look? It doesn't look that bad, actually. Yeah, there were things that looked worse. Okay, one thing I'm noticing. This looks way too noisy. Right, so It's cool that I have another one. Oh, I know what. Oh, I know what I have to do. Ah, you know what? I know what I have to do, but that would mean that I need to remake the entire magma cube. Right? Everything I've done with the magma cube, I need to redo. Not the entire stream, right? Oops, I closed Chatterino accidentally. Whoopsie. I'm so sorry. You're back. So sorry, you're grayed out now. So sorry. My mistake, my mistake. You're gray now. You're darker. Okay, basically. What I need to do, because as you can see, this is way too noisy, right? And I won't even save it, because I know that this is beyond repair. I know okay, listen. I know I have been doing it for half an hour, and this is gonna, and hear me out. And actually, mark my words, I'm using that sentence a lot today. Uh, Whenever you do something, right, because this is a very important lesson we all need to learn, because I've already learned it. It is a little sad, it is a little annoying and triggering a lot of the times. uh, Even if I would work on this magma cube for the next 5 hours, right, if I would be working on this one for hours, it would still look bad because it's in the wrong resolution. What I can do, the PMC skin editor has a function that can increase resolution. Bonk. So now the 1 pixel is equal to 2 pixels, and that will make you see some sentences a lot of times. Yeah, I have not the biggest words in me head. So basically, this will help me with my veins, because I'm gonna do it only with the flat colors. As you can see, they're not gonna be that much, straight in your face. That's gonna be also bad. Okay, I just need a different resolution, because this what I did right there is way too big, right? So here we go. I need to change the resolution, and as I said, it is annoying when it happens, but we all have to learn to let go, right? Because even as I said, even if I would be working on this for the next few hours, it would still look like shit, because it was in the not best resolution. And as you can see, when I've redone it right now, it looks shit, but it looks a little less noisier and stuff, right? What I can do, I can uh, make a completely different texture, right? So uh, I can make it not be, how do I say it? I can make it not be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can, because this is now 16 by 16. Earlier it was 8 by 8. Mm, what I have to, what I can do, I can make it nor 8 by 8 or 16 by 16. I can make it 12 by 12 or something, right? Something in between, 10 by 10. So that would make the veins be not too big, but not too small either. Right, so that's probably what I have to do. But coming back to the lesson, uh, remember this whenever you've been working on something for a lot of hours, but it still looks shit. Sometimes it's just in the wrong resolution, right? You have to let go of it, because you will not be able to make it look better. You need to change, you need to make it again, so that it looks better. And that is often a very hard decision, because as I said, you could be working on something for weeks, and you could be like, I've been working so long on this, I can't let it go of it, because that would be 10 weeks completely wasted, right? But you can literally, you will be having trouble with it for another week if you try to fix it, and it'll still look bad. But the alternate version is to start from scratch, and instead of a week of fixing and it's still looking shit, it'll take you around 5 days, around 5 days, so a lot of less time. And yes, that 10 weeks did go completely to trash because you started from scratch, but it'll take you shorter, and it'll look better, right? You already wasted that time. It's not like you will waste that time if you stop now. That time is already wasted. There's no going back now. So you can at least start over and, make something better. Just like me right now. This basically just to show you that I will start over, because this is a lost cause. Now there's no coming back. Right now there is all that progress has gone to trash. There is no way of me ever coming back to that. And that's fine because that would be, that would just look shit. No point in me trying to fix it. I can just remake it. Well, I have to remake it, right? Let me just scroll down to the... Where is it? Magma cube. Oh no, I forgot to tick the use default texture thingy. Bonk. Okay, here we go. Actually, what if I... Hold up, just checking one thing. What? Just checking one thing. New skin... HD? Oh yeah, that's just the thing that I've been talking about. So yeah. And let me just show you real quick. This is literally a blank cube. If I make these veins again, whoops. If I make these veins again, just the front, right? I won't even trouble myself with the other parts. This does look so much better, doesn't it? Look at this. This looks like I haven't even finished, and I can just make these, right, to make it more rocky. And this just looks better because I have more space to work with. It does stray from the original texture, but hey, isn't that exactly what I've been doing the entire stream? Just taking the original texture and saying, no thank you, I can do better. And I do agree, this looks shit. This looks completely shit. I will make it in the 12 by 12, right? Because this is 16 by 16, I will have to make it 12 by 12, which would mean that I will not be able to use the, the Planet Minecraft editor. I will have to be using the 2D GIMP one. And honestly, the thought of that does make me think, do I really want to? You know? You know what I mean? Hold up. Hold up. Oh man, did I just get an idea? Oh man, did I just get an idea? What if because this is in 16 by 16 now, right? What if I just straight up slap on the magma block texture onto the magma cube and just add the eyes? You know what? This is a very funny idea. And... I've muted you. Why did it... That was my ping, by the way. Okay, listen. I will experiment with that, alright? I will experiment with that. I might even finish the whole magma cube off stream, right? I might not even show you how I make the magma cube. Because this is a very hard job to do. Stop fucking spamming me! Go the fuck... that was my ping. Let me just mute these little fuckers. Fucking mute them for 8 hours. I've muted the first group, they started writing on the other one. Yeah, so basically, I might finish the magma cube off stream completely, right? I won't even show you. Um, we have done the items though, right? And I am really proud of my magma item, right? I am really proud of the magma item. If I finish the magma cube, I will show it off. If I don't finish it, well, right, it'll just not be finished. And one thing I wanna check, magma. Okay, yes, it does sometimes spawn. Okay, because I was just hold up, let me just show you. Because now this magma cube is roughly the size of one block, right? This magma cube is roughly the size of one block, but it has an 8x8 texture. Yet the block has a 16x16 texture. So if I just slap on, alright, hold up. So therefore, that's why the 8x8 texture was difficult for me. And also the magma, you know, the item. This is also a 16x16 texture, right? That's what I have right here. This is also 16x16. So that's why I had no trouble with it. And that's why I have to change the magma cube to also be 16x16. So again, I might do it off stream. I probably will do it off stream, to be honest. But right now, you know what's happening. Look at the time. Look at the time, and you're already here. I've stopped the Spotify music. Why do you think I would just casually stop the Spotify music if not to play Mr. The stream is, ended. Now, let me just make it louder for you. Yep, because guess what? This is exactly what's happening. The stream is ending. Yep. That was a fun one. Such a shame that the magma cube didn't work out at the end. But I am so proud of the, Oh, cool. Probably griefing my house again, as you do every single time. I won't come on DSMP if that's what you're asking. I'm gonna be playing Terraria with my boys. Let's be honest, you're probably griefing my house. Let's try to lie to ourselves, right? You're griefing my house. I'm not gonna get fucking tricked again. There might be a Terraria stream soon. Yeah, sure. Alright, but yeah, such a shame I didn't finish the magma cube. If I because I haven't finished the magma cube, it just feels like I've just gave up. I haven't gave up. It's just we ran out of time and I am a little tired. I will make the fucking magma cube, but it just seems so unfulfilling because you didn't see the end. Such a shame. Such a shame. But the item did turn out amazing, didn't it?